Listen to Dr. Mari Curry as she shares True Mother's reading and her insights for today. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Good morning. Looking forward to reading True Mother's words today. The Mother of Peace. Considering how providentially appropriate it is for women to take the lead in establishing the Pacific civilization, it is truly meaningful that the Asia-Pacific First Lady Summit and Blessing Ceremony, marking the beginning of the Heavenly Unified World, was hosted in Oceania's Matriarchal Society of Palau. Nonetheless, our membership base in Palau is still somewhat small, so it was a challenge for us to host the summit and blessing ceremony there. And I am grateful to all the local members and volunteers who made it happen. On December 9, 2019, the eve of the main event, we held a welcoming banquet for more than 300 distinguished guests from 36 nations, including His Excellency President Thomas Regamansau Jr. and First Lady Debbie Regamansau of Palau. 8 current and former First Ladies, the Speaker of the Legislative Assembly of Tonga and his wife, and parliamentarians from Bhutan and Sri Lanka. The welcoming dinner was held under a crystal clear night sky filled with stars. In his greetings, the president said, "Though I am the president of this country, today I have come as a guest invited by my wife, the First Lady, who is the hostess of this year's summit. It was a festive and congenial gathering where every participant felt at home. At the same time, it was a banquet of longing, as many participants, including the president and his wife, kindly expressed how much they had longed to see True Mother." The following day, December 10th, attendees of the Asian Pacific First Lady Summit 2019 gathered at the Negara Chamayong Cultural Center. The opening ceremony began with the address by the First Lady. Then my emissary and daughter-in-law, Women's Federation for World Peace International President Moon Hun-suk, read the founder's message on my behalf. Through her, I conveyed my love not only for Palau, but for all of Oceania, the starting point of the Pacific civilization. In the past, Father Moon proclaimed the advent of the Pacific Rim era and emphasized the providential importance of the Asian Pacific region. In 1992, he wrote in his calligraphic Chinese characters, "The unified world will begin in Oceania," and offered prayer and other spiritual conditions for the restoration of Oceania to God. Thank you so much, True Mother, for your words today and for sharing your story with us, God's story with us. So yesterday's focus was on teamwork and knowing your value as God's child. And I truly hope that you could experience that profound moments of that throughout your day yesterday. Today, after reading and preparing, the feelings that were evoked in my heart was the greatest love story and acknowledgement. As I mentioned, this chapter has been very challenging for me to really digest the content and to hear what God is saying through the words. And my husband and my mother really helped me navigate this and go deeper into heaven's insights. My husband brought to my attention that this section is a testament to our true parents' tireless investment into the providence and how they continue to invest despite the negative effects on their body and daily living. And the image I got in my mind when he said that was the greatest love story of all times. True parents are so committed to fulfilling the calling from heaven, they disregard their own comfort. True Mother just finished a huge event in Africa, and she's supporting more events the very next day throughout December. Even if she was not there physically, in person, Mother was actively mentoring her daughters in preparation for the event. Now, for those of you who have mentored and tried to raise other people into their position, could understand that sometimes it's actually more work and more heartache and more investment when you're trying to teach someone else to do something, right? Sometimes, as a mom, right, I would have Instead of asking my kids to do the laundry, I might do it myself because I know I do it faster and I'll make sure I won't mix any colors that might dye things, right? So maybe like I would do something like that, right? Because it's faster. Or cleaning a room, teaching a child to clean a room is painstaking. What would take you 15 minutes could take you 2 hours to try to teach them. And so similarly, right, as a mentorship as mentoring her daughter-in-laws to raise up and to inherit, because yesterday she mentioned she was trying to inherit, have the next generation inherit how to do national restoration and salvation. It must have been such an effort to guide them every step of the way. And and so for that love and that devotion, there is this tireless effort in the manifestation of two parents' love for humanity and God. And that is so deep that goes beyond any physical boundaries. I don't know about you, but sometimes just reading morning devotion content or listening to it, I feel so exhausted for all that true parents have done. Like just like all the things that they're doing. I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm so tired just reading it. I can't imagine how tired they were. They didn't do this for their own sake. They did it because of their deep love for God and humanity. I'm so humbled by this reminder, by their love story, by this greatest love story. What more could be said about this section than a testament of the love story and perseverance and commitment of our true parents and of God? This is a love story of not only a children to their parents, right? True parents to God, but of parents to their children, that unconditional love. And that unconditional love leads me to the next point that was evoked from this section. And this one was like really hidden in me. It took me a little while to see, but that one was of acknowledgement. And by acknowledgement, I say being seen, being understood, and being appreciated. When True Mother said, it is truly meaningful that Asia Pacific First Lady Summit and Blessing Ceremony, making the beginning of the Heavenly Unified World, was hosted in Oceania's Matriarchal Society of Palau. Nonetheless, our membership base in Palau is still somewhat small, so it was a challenge for us to host the summit and blessing ceremony there. And I'm grateful to all the local members and volunteers who made it happen. That line of the section, and that when I was reading that, I kept rereading it. I was like, God, what are you trying to say through this section of this chapter? And what I felt coming over me was with that a little acknowledgement of saying, I know that your community was small, and I know I asked you a huge thing to create a blessing and to the inaugural event in this area. I know I was asking a lot from you, and I see you, and you did it, and thank you. True parents knows, and God knows what they're asking of us. They know that they're asking things beyond human capacity. They know the pressure that they're putting onto us. And I think that their heart breaks knowing what they have to ask. Because they ask not because they're not grateful, not because we failed, not because we did something wrong, but because they have no other choice. They are so desperate. True parents and God are so desperate to bring salvation to this world. And we are who they have. They know some things they ask are impossible, and they ask us to do 100 things at once. But in this section, I felt God saying, they ask, but they see you and they know what they're asking of you. This acknowledgement to the Palau people, this recognition, though subtle, I felt was a reminder from God and true parents that our offering, no matter what form, is accepted. And even if they can't say it, the fact that she included this type of vernacular, this type of story in her autobiography to be remembered for all time, I feel it's this anointing, this salve of saying, you are seen, you're appreciated, even if I can't say it. And I'm pushing you forward because you were called for something bigger than yourself. And I love you so much, and I'm asking you to do this because God and your brothers and sisters around the world need this. And that is a powerful reminder because sometimes when things get continually asked, it's easy to feel misunderstood. Like they don't see how hard it is for me or for us. Or they keep asking for more and more and more. I have nothing left to give. And this is true parents saying, I know what we're asking. I know who you are. I see you. And I'm sorry I have to ask this, and I'm so grateful. Please keep standing. Please keep working. And anyways, that just moved my heart so deeply. So before I conclude this section of this commentary of the greatest love story and acknowledging and feeling acknowledged, right? God acknowledges who we are, where we're at, we are seen. I want you to just take one moment to do something with me. I want everyone to close their eyes and take a moment and let God's love and energy surround you. Feel God from the tip of your hair, the roots of your hair, move slowly down your body, your face, your neck, your shoulders, your heart, your precious heart, your abdomen, through your legs. Let that warm feeling surround you to the bottom of your feet. Feel that deep love of God and your parents, what they have for you. Let it cover you. Accept it. Because sometimes we don't let ourselves accept the love, and that's why we don't feel it. And just breathe it in. Breathe it in. Let out negative thoughts and just let there be only space for that love. Now keep breathing. And as you're breathing, think on one of these two questions, whichever one pertains to you most. Why does God love me and feel that I am valuable beyond measure? Because he does. Or reflect on a time that you felt your true value and love from God and true parents. And just keep breathing for a moment more. So please feel free to put into your chat box if there's something that you want to share about how you feel loved by God and why you're so valuable. And thank you for doing that. And I encourage you throughout the day for you to take moments to do that. I do this a lot in my life every time I feel discouraged or overwhelmed or feel lack of confidence or things like that. Like any of these negative feelings, I try to take moments to remember when I felt valuable to God, when I felt loved by God, and why I'm so valuable to God. I know it may be hard for some people to do that. It's hard for me too, but it's a practice. Um, so today, I want to encourage us to focus on the love true parents and God has for us all, and that we are seen and our offering is accepted. We are accepted for who we are, all of our faults and quirks included. So you are loved, you are accepted, you are seen, your offering is received. And thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Curry, for those Beautiful words and amazing reflection questions. And I'm sure we have so much to take away from this message today. So please feel free to share any key takeaways or insights in your breakout rooms and also share the reflection questions as well. I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Welcome back, everyone. I hope everyone enjoyed their breakout rooms today, and I'm sure everyone had a lot to share. So please feel free to share any key takeaways or insights in the chat so we can all read. But now we're going to go to the main part of this prayer visual today. And I don't see Gino, so I'm going to pass it on to the Chuncheon room today for the announcements and closing prayer.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Daeyoung. Okay, happy Saturday. Today, July 13. Okay, let's start. Okay, this is our 40 days special prayer point. Okay, number one, True Mother's health and victory of her Brazil rally. Number two, victory for Korea as the father nation for the reunification of South and North Korea. Victory for Japan as the mother nation, especially in her court case. Victory for the USA as the elder son nation. All US leaders to unite as one with True Mother. Sending 1,000 new blessed couples to Korea next year. Sending 250 ACLC blessed couples to Korea next year. Making a $10 million donation for Cheongwon-gun entrance ceremony. Victory in the UCI case. The US President meeting True Mother. Revival of the next generation. All blessed families to connect to the Chonshimon Providence and established a vertical alliance. 1,000 new family members joining. Okay. Um, this is prayer breakfast. Um, we had this event today. It will start 9:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. Okay. Okay. And we have Parents' Day on July 27th. This is family group Chombo family meeting. It will be held on Sunday, July 21. Location is Fellowship Hall. Okay, next. We have a HJ Sports and Music Festival. It will be held on Sunday, August 4th. Okay. Okay, so and then we have 홍일무도 summer class. Um, everyone can join on Monday through Friday from 11 p.m. 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. And this is fluke fishing. Um, uh, it will be held on weekends. Actually, it's weekend today. Okay. And this is Blue Dragon Night Prayer Vigil. Today is Saturday. Today we have next gen John Simon prayer Vigil. Okay, okay, finish. Okay, so let's pray. Please join me in prayer. Good morning, Heavenly Parent, True Parents. 감사합니다. 사랑합니다. 오늘도 이렇게 새로운 아침 맞아여서 함께 아침에 프레이어 시간을 가질 수 있게 허락해 주심에 진심으로 감사를 드리옵니다. 참 부모님, 참 어머님께서 미국에 오셔서 이제 미국의 중심 교회에서 정성을 들이고 계시는 목사님, 교회장님을 비롯하여 많은 공직자 분들이 이제 참 어머님을 뵙고 또 오늘 뉴저지에서는 파스타 타키노상 제이크상도 오늘 다시 돌아오실 것이 봅니다. 참 부모님, 참 어머님, 2025년 천원금 천일성전 입궁식을 맞이하여서 우리가 참 어머님과 하나가 되어서 반드시 승리를 하겠사옵니다. 많은 식구님들도 함께 정성을 들이시면서 정말로 우리가 참 어머님과 심정을 하나로 하여 갈 수만 있다면 반드시 승리할 수 있다는 것을 확신하오니 정말 더더욱 하늘이 감동할 수 있는 그러한 정성을 들이며 또 실천하여 나아갈 수 있는 저희들이 될 수 있도록 허락하여 주시옵소서. 이 하루의 새로운 시작 하늘 부모님과 함께 할 수 있는 이 시간을 허락해 주심에 진심으로 감사드리며 이 모든 말씀 축복 가정 이세 이대영 이름으로 보가하여 아뢰었사옵나이다. 아주.
Please feel free to unmute, begin to say prayer.
Yes, Heavenly
Hello, Heavenly Parent.
Good morning, Heavenly Parent, victorious two parents of heaven and earth.
Dear
We do feel continuity of your love.
The Palau gather 300 for the delegate from
Heavenly
around
Parent,
the Southeast
two parents of heaven, earth, and humankind.
gather for
Thank you so much for this
summit.
relation to each
It
country.
is truly
For this day,
Heavenly Mother,
thank you so much for
saying this mission, islands people start this human summit.
experience this
I'm grateful because
incredible
islands
prayer this morning.
right so just like a motherly life.
Assistance to help
Going to children, being in nature, take advice.
That everything
in the good health of heaven.
that you so desire will
Absolutely
love her.
I am grateful
For our purpose.
time is spent with Essie and Frank.
Father,
You come to care
our
for
life.
us.
I'm grateful to be able to see the good care
Your
of this
desire,
Timetable
one of
or
us to be accomplished. We can embrace
timetable
it.
is so important.
I
But
pray
we
that you
know
I'm
can
grateful
when we try to be a better
give her
seems
more
to
than she's
we
given.
try
be
to
recovering and
make
becoming
a
herself again.
better place. So it is
I
easy
am
life
grateful for
for
your
our life.
presence and the presence of
Father,
the
our
Holy
life
Spirit
starts
as for the whole
Courage
experience.
to fight against injustice.
We found
Father, we
one Heavenly Parent.
Father,
Heavenly Parent,
do not give our
A
time
little bit of
to
a
grow
problem
our
there,
children.
figure
standing right here
can be
pointing.
handled.
Grateful for that.
The doctors commanded it, so we can handle it.
Father, we couldn't do enough.
I want her to feel our mother's heart.
Guide and
I want her
love
to feel our mother's tears.
speak out
With myself,
I want her to use and to receive from her
as
great
well as your
at
love.
this time.
and
We
really
are trying
All the paths of my own way.
happy to be there.
Oh,
our
Mommy
life.
and
thank you,
daddy.
Heavenly Parent.
The
Thank you
only
for so much
Are
love.
working
Keep straight
how
Get through
we
this. I
truly
think
and end
teach
with
them
that I can
with
be
there were a
the
lot of
pure
people
instrument
that
strength.
need a way to break
This
through
tears
have
our prayer.
think about
been
and them
We
translated
don't
good,
know,
to
we do
not good
know
enough. We have
physical
always
well-being
asked
as
truth.
well.
this and that,
We have
always
my own
things are waiting.
endless life.
This is a new experience for
Never
them,
forget,
I'm a man of value.
enough.
and they are
We are limited.
really hope to the
Honor
best of their abilities.
In many
with all
ways.
our heart,
with a
But
God,
Father,
Heavenly
please
pushing
Parent,
ourselves
understand
and we
Mother
do
by
God.
your
nothing to
presence in our
violate
Really, Mother
lives
God.
always,
heart,
I
Father,
pray
we
that
need to do
God's
that.
heart of love.
they
that
welcome
this
That's his heart of love.
we
they
are not
welcome
do enough.
Something I want
Please
to
let
do
us
The
lives
heart
a
of
lot
love
more
that
now.
Jesus
so you
what
can take care of
beauty
manifests when he
each
came
other.
into this world.
Jew, Jew, Jew. Thank you, everyone, for the unison prayer. And thank you, everyone, for joining us here today. I hope everyone has a happy Saturday, and I hope to see you all tomorrow. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Great day. Thank you, Janet.
Bye
Have a
bye.
great day, Don.
Jennifer. Thank
Bye,
you.
Kylie, have a great day
morning,
today.
everybody.
Good to
Yeah.
see you.
Good morning.
See you a little bit. Have a great day.
Here again. Hey, how are you?
Phil, Parker, have a great day.
Caroline Hanson, good to hear from you.
Michael. Hey,
Hendricks, have a great day
Hi,
today.
Dr. Tyler.
Hi, Peter.
Emily.
Thank you.
Peter. Very good.
Nice to
I
see you
am a
guys.
grandmother for the
Tony,
first
have a great
time.
day
I am
today.
a grandmother for the first time. I am a
Yeah,
grandmother for the
yeah.
first
Congratulations.
time.
Congratulations.
Older than
Yay.
you and you're a
Congratulations,
Lucky
Anne
you.
Marie.
Lucky
Have
you.
a
Bobbin.
great
Love
day.
it.
Nelson, have a great
Baby
day.
was born yesterday, 9:15 a.m.
Yay.
Therese,
All
so
right.
good to see you.
Congratulations.
Remember, you were just
So important, valuable. Hey, Wamprin, have a
Important.
great day.
Morning.
Oh,
The Johnson one.
Thank you.
They're so
okay.
Yes, God bless you.
Thank you, Dr. Mari. Thank you, Dr. Tyler.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
bye.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
Oops, oops.
Oh, we can keep going. Good morning.
Keep going, keep going, keep going.
Kim Samonim. Kim Samonim.
Oh, hey,
안녕하십니까?
Dr. Green.
Good
Morning.